In 1995, His Holiness the Dalai Lama recognized Tenzin Nyibum, a 6-year-old boy, as the 11th Panchen Lama, well-known religious figure in Tibet. 3 days later, Chinese authorities abducted the Panchen Lama and his family, making him the world's youngest political prisoner. His whereabouts remains unknown even after 30 years, and he has not been seen in public since his kidnapping. Although it is believed he is still alive. As the Panchen Lama turns 30, the International Campaign for Tibet (ICT) calls on China to immediately free him and allow him to return to his monastery Tashilumbo and assume his vital role as a religious leader. Enforced disappearance, as defined in the UN Declarations on the Protection of All Persons from Enforced Disappearance, it is a continuous crime until the fate or whereabouts of the disappearance person become known, As such, the enforced disappearance of the Panchen Lama is a crime that has been continuously committed by the People's Republic of China since May 17, 1995. China's attitude towards the Panchen Lama clearly shows that it is claim of respecting religious freedom in Tibet, a historically independent country that China has occupied and ruled with an iron fist for the past 61 years, is aimed solely at serving its political goal of controlling Tibetan Buddhism. US leaders have made it clear that they support the rights of the Tibetan religious community to decide religious matters, such as reincarnations, the US Congress as well as the European Parliament. The US House Representatives passed a resolution in 2015 calling for an end of Chinese interference in the reincarnation system, and Senate passes the similar resolutions on Panchen Lama's birthday in 2018. In addition, last year a senior State Department official told a congressional hearing that religious decisions should be made within the religious organizations. That is the clear positions of the United States government. As the Panchen Lama turns 30, the international community must reaffirm the rights of Tibetans to the practice their religions without interference from the Chinese government, particularly in the sacred process of reincarnations. I request world leaders must also insist that China immediately release the Panchen Lama so he can perform his essential role in serving his people as one of their most important spiritual leaders. I again call on Chinese government to free the Panchen Lama immediately without conditions. I urge our President Mr. Donald Trump and Human Rights Commissions to continue pressure on China to immediate and unconditional release of Panchen Lama. He is only 30 years old, and if China releases him, he has the majority of his life ahead of him to benefit his peoples and whole of the humankind. Tibetan devotions of the Panchen Lama is respected, and their rights of religion's freedom is universal and undeniable. While Chinese leaders believe they can control the reincarnations of the Panchen Lama and Dalai Lama, their efforts have been and will continue to be rejected by both Tibetans and international community. Therefore, the smartest thing for China to do if it wants to reclaim trust and goodwill around the world is to free Panchen Lama immediately and immediately stop the interference in Tibetan Buddhism reincarnations. Thank you.